video here to help you guys understand how to state the domains of these tangent and cotangent functions. And I'm sure this will help some of you with the secants and cosecants if you were struggling with that too. Whenever we have asymptotes, vertical asymptotes, we obviously don't have a continuous function. Vertical asymptotes break up our domain. Horizontal asymptotes break up our range. So if I'm asked to the domain of this function, okay, the domain of this function is all real numbers. So this is really the only way you can state these, except every place you have an asymptote. So you have to sort of analyze where you have your asymptotes. Do you notice how my asymptotes are at negative pi over 2, pi over 2, 3 pi over 2? And that pattern is going to continue. It's going to continue at 1 pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2. And the next one, if we were to graph the next one, it would be at 5 pi over 2. So how we write this is we write all real numbers except for k pi over 2. Okay? Notice these are all some multiple of pi over 2. All right? But what are the k's? They're odd numbers. So we say where k is an odd integer. And that's really the only way you can write the domains of these functions when you have all of these vertical asymptotes. You can't really state it very easily because these vertical asymptotes go on forever and ever. Okay, and what's the range of this function? Well, pretty easy. It's negative infinity to infinity. It goes up forever and down forever. So the range is negative infinity to infinity. Let's look at this next one. Okay, so now here we have asymptotes at pi over 3, 2 pi over 3. The next one, can you guess? 1 pi over 3, 2 pi over 3. It'd be 3 pi over 3, which would actually be pi. So the domain is all real numbers except, and then we notice that they're all something over 3, right? K pi over 3, and what's k? K is not an integer now, it's all integers. It's 1, and over here it'd get negative 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, the next one will be 4. So we simply say where k is an integer. And again, the range, is negative infinity to infinity. Well, that's an 8, not an infinity. Okay, last one. Let's talk about the domain here. We're going to write all real numbers except, and notice they're all over 8. So we're going to go k pi over 8. And again, what are the k's? Negative 1, 1, 3. You can guess the next one's going to be at 5. So we say where k is an odd integer. And the range, again, is negative infinity to infinity. Okay, great. Hope that helped.